Yeah.
Do it, yeah, bitch.
I said it, bitch.
You do it better than me.
Yeah.
You see why they fear me and I don't fear them?
Right.
Yeah.
I got the numbers. I got their addresses. I got their vehicle type, make, and model.
Yeah.
I got their home addresses, their cell phone numbers. While they spy on us, the technology's there for us to investigate legally, morally, and ethically.
Yeah.
So I said that was the second to last one.
Yeah.
Guess who the last one was? That unmasked General Flynn.
Wow. Joseph R. Biden.
The failed vice president.
Wow.
In order to understand what's going on today with the censorship, in order to understand who's coming after you with the censorship, me, you, who's going after Trump right now, it all starts with General Flynn.
Yeah.
It's the whole basis to everything.
That makes
Now,
sense what Trump said. They said they're not after me, they're after you.
This right here, I'm gonna give you all this. You ain't gonna read it.
I'll read it.
You will? You promise?
Trying to educate myself.
Yeah, we patriots.
I got highlights.
It's going to take
It's
me
too
about-
much. It's too much.
It's a lot.
No, I'm gonna get comments like, "Oh, you were disrespectful to Hodgetwins. You said they weren't gonna read it." Man, all them haters.
Yeah, people too sensitive nowadays. Yeah.
But I was a little too aggressive, so I'll preempt it.
Man, I was at the Marine Corps, man.
and almost apologize. For
okay,
that.
there you go. Almost. That's good enough. That's good enough. That's good enough.
Bring it back. Bring it back. All right, so remember, they're trying to label us all these different things, particularly y'all. Because I mean,
deplorables,
man,
white
What else?
supremacists.
Well, we're the blackface of white supremacy.
yeah. Kind of like Ralph Northam. Speaking of which, you think Ralph Northam? He never answered. Was he in the hoodie, the KKK hoodie,
Dude,
or
I
was
think he was
in
blackface.
I think it was the blackface.
You think he was blackface?
Yeah.
Because they had a nickname for him. They called him Coon Man.
It was in the yearbook.
Yeah,
Coon Man.
They called him Coon Man. It was in his yearbook, so
Was
I
it-
bet you he was in the one.
How do you
blackface.
spell nickname?
Coon?
No,
C-O-O-N.
and I what?
COON.
No, nickname.
Coon Man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guarantee it's the guy in blackface.
Yeah.
Guaranteed.
Guaranteed.
That's why he's nicknamed.
I don't know.
Coon.
I think it was the hoodie.
You think it was
Probably.
Because think about it. What's worse, blackface or hoodie? In today's culture, or at the time.
Man, both of them are bad, but the hoodie's like probably worse.
That's why I think it was the hoodie.
Yeah.
Because if he said if it was the blackface, he would have said, "Oh, I wasn't the guy in the white hoodie.
Yeah.
That was me in blackface," and that ain't so bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why. I think
Well,
it was
look at the
hoodie.
guy, Justin Trudeau. He got reelected when his shit came out. I'm like, oh, he was just joking around.
Oh wait, are you one of them election fraud deniers?
No, hell no.
No, election fraud denier.
Yeah.
Right? They say election denier. No,
Right.
I'm an election. You're the election fraud
denier.
denier.
Right.
Yeah.
There you go.
So back to we're moving along. 2019, baby.
Yeah.
So-
Well, we get there.
Check this out. I'm throwing some breadcrumbs here.
Yeah.
In 30 May of 2019, the FBI's Phoenix field office writes this document called a bulletin. And in that bulletin, it tries to label us into different groupings that I'd never heard of until this came out. What's one thing that they try to label us and try to disparage people in the movement?
Put it against democracy.
Yeah.
What's that?
Hate
What's
speech.
that letter after P?
P letter.
A B C D F G H I J K L M N O P Q. What, queer?
You gonna go there? All right. Anti-government, identity-based, and fringe political conspiracy theories very likely motivate some domestic extremists to commit criminal, sometimes violent activity. Remember, I used to teach this stuff, right? 3.5 years? So I may have a little critical eye when I read a bulletin or an intel report or an analytic assessment or document. And whoever wrote this, where's the camera? Right there? If whoever wrote this, punk, I want you to listen closely. Phoenix Field Office, 30 May 2019. I want somebody to tell me who wrote this. Direct message me. Send me an email, info@rakeland.com. I got to open everything. Just send carrier pigeon. Go to Congress. I'm in the halls of Congress if you want to hand it to me. Here's why. So we talked about the analytic standards, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, what about this one?
Being partial.
Let's be a little critical of this one. So the sources that they used, this thing is usually done in a document. It's called a source summary statement. It kind of synthesizes all the sourcing that they used to come up with this analytic assessment.
Mm-hmm.
Let's look at it. So this jokers, analysts over at the Phoenix field office, basically say, hey, we used other law enforcement agencies as part of our sources. Okay. FBI investigations. What do we know about FBI investigations as it relates to January 6th? Pretty legit?
Nah.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I think they was deeply involved.
But I'm saying that if they're using FBI investigations, that already automatically gives me a lesser credibility on this.
Right.
Next, they're doing documentary sources consisting of plea agreements. You've seen a lot of those plea deals that were forced and coerced.
Right.
Remember what they tried to coerce General Flynn into a guilty plea?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Why? Because they basically said, we're coming after your son if you don't plead guilty. And we got the Mueller investigative team with an unlimited budget to do so. What say you?
Right.
So that's not too credible evidence.
Right.
And then they go into establish human sources with indirect access. I don't know, but to me, when somebody says indirect access, that's kind of like,
Hearsay.
woo! Bam!
Yeah.
I couldn't have said it better in fewer words.
Yeah.
Right. How can you have an indirect source hearsay?
Was it Kevin?
Yes, Kevin.
Man, Kevin's one-upping you over here, Keith.
Yeah.
Man, you got to be flexing here.
Yeah.
Well, I'm the brains of the operation.
I see, and I hear. So anyhow, indirect. And then they go into, we had a liaison source with indirect access. What is that called?
Hearsay.
Yeah. And limited history of reporting. Okay.
I
so
bet
you don't
all
really
your
know.
students got straight A's.
Oh, yeah. And a member of the public, just some random dude, a member of the public
Right.
with indirect access. So some random dude from public is
Yeah.
giving you hearsay of whatever he wants to say. And not only that, it's his first time reporting to the FBI officers.
And they don't have a name, and it's like, because you're allowed to, face up to your people that's attacking you. How can you attack and protect yourself if you don't know who's making the statements?
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's like going around due process.
It's kind of like when Eric Cheramella and his two attorneys, Andrew Bacage and Mark Zaid, went ahead and created that whistleblower scheme against
Right,
Donald
yeah,
Trump with the
yeah.
second impeachment hoax. You're
Yeah.
getting ahead of me because that was later on. But I'm going to bring that in.
Yeah.
Yeah, Eric
Yeah.
Cheramella. Yeah, I got you. I know where you live. Wink. And then it says for the same guy, random dude, indirect access, reporting the first time whose reliability cannot be determined. But yet, check this out. That was the sources that they used to come up with this. Oh, man. FBI assesses anti-government, blah, blah, blah. And then they use very likely confidence levels, right? High confidence. These assessments are made with high confidence. If you were my student,
high confidence.
you would have to do the course over again
Yeah.
Yeah.
twice.
Yeah.
Because based on your source summary statement and what you're giving for your probability and confidence level in the actual analytic assessment is complete polar opposite.
Yeah. It's not credible at all.
It's not credible at all.
You're weaponizing the judicial system.
So wait, was I going to bring up something else? I think I was. I was going to take a look at a little bit more detail of the sources that they used. George Washington University program on extremism. Everywhere. Snopes. You heard of Snopes?
Oh, Snopes.
They use Snopes a couple times. Wikipedia. Look, Snopes. You see that? Zoom in, baby.
That's crazy.
Is that legit?
that is not credible.
And then what about this?
Snopes.
They use Snopes as a source?
Yeah. For their open source. Watch this.
FBI is relying on Snopes.
That's like one of your witnesses,
Wait.
Tyrone Biggums.
Oh, wait. It's like using,
A crackhead.
no, what's his name?
It's like using Hunter as a damn witness.
I forgot how to pronounce his name. DHS. Just bear with me here. I think it's Juicy Smollier.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It's like using him as a source.
Right.
Woo. And then another one that they use is New Woke Slimes.
New York Times.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna keep moving.
That is
You're
crazy.
slipping over here.
Crazy.
Anyhow, you get the point. Vice is another one.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, so they're basically saying, so when you have low confidence in something, that means it's generally means the info's credibility or plausibility is uncertain, and reliability of the sources is questionable. Would you say that?
Yeah,
is very questionable.
Very questionable. It's almost like it's creative writing. It's an op-ed. Everything's opinion based, and you can't even verify anything. Look, everybody, inflation is out of control, and this problem's only going to get worse. Can't have all your eggs in one basket, especially when you got people like Sleepy Joe holding the basket in the White House. That's why me and Kevin are always diversifying our assets. That's the kind of diversity, equity, and inclusion we like. Yeah. The value of silver, gold has been steadily rising, while the value of the American dollar has been falling. Because what? Inflation. Because our government sucks. Now, y'all, purplebar.com is changing the game, making it easy for all of us to protect our financial futures. Look how cool these gold and silver bars are. Patriotic engraving on there, too. Look real nice. The bars are perforated so they can easily break apart and can be conveniently exchanged if the dollar collapses. So we all need to have backups on backups. Purplebar.com. Get your own gold and silver bars today. Secure your financial future. Yeah.